Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I have this look for you guys today. This is using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Artist Palette. And I did use one Makeup Geek eyeshadow just because I wanted the look to be more blown out. But I really enjoy how this look came out. It's dramatic, but it's still very wearable. Anyways, if you guys are interested in seeing how to get this look, go ahead and stay tuned. Alright guys, let's jump right in. I have already filled in my brows. If you're interested in seeing how I fill in my brows, I have a tutorial on that. I will link it below and I will also add a card. But we are starting with the eyes just because we are working with dark colors. I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Artist Palette and I'm going right onto Dusty Rose. This is going to be our transitional color and I'm just applying that all over the crease. I'm not being very precise with this. Again, this is our transitional color. Next, I'm going into Makeup Geek's Bitten, and with this color, we're going to go ahead and drag it all the way from the outer corner onto the inner corner. This is going to help us make the look a little bit more dramatic, a little bit more smoked out, and we're just going to keep packing that color again onto the inner corner as well as the outer corner and all over our crease area. Going back into the fluffy brush that I originally used to apply Dusty Rose, I'm just going to blend some more just to make sure that everything is nice and blended. And then we're going to go ahead and go back onto the Anastasia Artist Palette, and we're taking the color Aubergine, I think that's how you say it. And we're going to go ahead and do the exact same thing that we did with Bitten. We're going to go ahead and apply that all over our crease, all over our inner corner, as well as our outer corner. We're just going to make sure that we leave that center area without any of the dark shadows, because we're going to take a lighter shadow and pop that in the middle. After that, we are taking the color Blue in the palette. I believe it's called Teddy Bear. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't think that's what it's called, but I don't have the palette here with me. But it's the blue color in the palette. And I'm just going to do the exact same thing. I'm using the exact same brush that I originally used to apply Aubergine. And we're taking that blue and doing the exact same thing. Again, we're just taking that color onto the inner corner, the outer corner, as well as our crease. And this brush, the shape of it is kind of pointy towards the end, so it helps with applying the color right where we want it. And again, we're leaving that center area clean because we want the center of our lid to pop out. After that is on, we're going to go ahead and move on to, I think it's called Buttery or something like that. It's the lightest shade in the palette, and I'm popping that onto the center of the lid. This is going to help the eyes look a little bit more bright, and it's going to make the center of our lid pop. So again, I'm taking Buttery and putting that onto the center of my lid, then going back to that brush and applying that blue to make sure that everything is nice and blended together. Next, we're going to go ahead and move back onto the face. I'm going to go ahead and take this Gerard Cosmetics BB Plus Illumination Cream, and I'm applying that onto my face right before my foundation, just because I want to brighten up my skin. So I'm taking this all over my skin, and then I'm going to go ahead and add my foundation. And as always, you guys can find every single product that I'm using in this tutorial down in the description box. I'm just adding some lip balm before I move on to the rest of my face, just to moisturize my lips before I add my lipstick or lip gloss, whatever it is that I end up deciding to wear. Angel, really? Do we have to do this as I'm doing a voiceover? Next, I'm adding my favorite concealer. This is the Benefit Erase Paste in a color Deep. And right on top of that, I'm taking MAC Prep and Prime. And then on top of that, I'm taking Maybelline's Fit Me Concealer in the color Light, and just blending that out. So we have to make so much noise. And just blending that out and setting only my under eye area because I want my skin to look very dewy. For bronzer, I'm taking the NYC Smooth Skin Bronzer, and I'm just bronzing the sides of my face, a little bit on the perimeters of my face, just because I want to make my face look a little bit slimmer. And then we're going to go ahead and move on to blush. I'm using a Sephora blush. I don't remember the exact name off the top of my head, but I will, as I said, I will have the names of every single product that I use down in the description box. I'm also going to add some more of the Gerard Cosmetics Illumination Cream onto the highest points of my cheek. And I'm going to add right above that the Makeup Forever Sculpting Duo Highlighter. So my camera stopped recording and I didn't realize it, but what I did to my lower lash line was that I took Dusty Rose, and then right above that I took the blue color and just smoked out that lower lash line. Right here I'm taking the color Buttery and I'm adding that onto the inner tear duct just to again brighten up the look of the eyes. And then I'm going to go ahead and add my two favorite mascaras. I'm not using any falsies. I'm just going to go ahead and add these two mascaras, one coat of each. And then I also added a black eyeliner onto my waterline. This is Urban Decay Perversion Eyeliner. And then we're going to go ahead and move on to the lips. So for the lips, we're using a Sephora lip gloss. This is a very pinky lip gloss, very Barbie pinkish. This is in the color Pop Princess. And I'm adding a coat of that, and then I'm fixing this hair because I was looking a hot mess. And that pretty much wraps up the look, you guys. Alright guys, that pretty much wraps up the look. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys on my next video. Bye. That's a rant. And she was so weird. She's always been so weird. And she was...
Chong got me here with the like slick, tight hair and the jersey.
That's not true.
Yes, you did.
Anyways, we're not talking about how we looked. We're talking about how we met. And she was like, she's always been a very